Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9. Going for a quick cover.
Easily kicks out of that one. A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point.
Sent into the corner. Oh, great wherewithal there.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Wwe2k25 were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
He's able to counter that.
Ooh. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Wwe2k25.
Waistlock applied and countered into an arm drag.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
He puts him into the corner. Their opponent up.
Driving them into the turnbuckle.
And he goes for the pin. And quick getting the arm up.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Nice amateur takedown all the way over.
Samu and Wwe2k25 already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
Big splash in the corner.
Tag, there it is.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. Straight impact on the throat. Ooh. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the head shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Splash! Samu's gaining the upper hand.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the head shrinkers.
Back body draw! You see the height on that? Getting set up in the corner now.
Steiner's caught with a reversal. The head shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Mike. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler, but now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko. Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go.
And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
Wwe2 combats out of that.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Wwe2 like a one-man. And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Saw it coming and counters it. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Wwe2 truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Clothesline in the corner. Step ahead there.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
Up the rope he goes.
Blast off!
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
His body has to be racked with pain.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Lift off.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Being placed in the corner here. Tag. Double team coming.
Driven down face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Into the pinfall. For the victory.
Boom. Boom.
Boom!
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Shoulder down. Could this be it? And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all.
And here comes the #1 intensity on the face of the champion. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two. Oh, look at this!
In trouble here.
Oh, what a great counter. That'll break it up. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening.
The sleeper is cinched in, and you get in trouble here.
Oh, what a great counter. That'll break it up. Fortune's coming with his hold. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Manages to slip out of the way.
Oh, my right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
A heavy double axe handle.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding his, well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
Caught with the lariat. Less and less time remaining on the count. And he heads back into the ring.
Soaring!
Oh, the way to the outside. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that. Wow.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6 foot. Around 270-pound stud just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
Trapped in the corner.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer. Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Clubbing blow.
Oh! Deeper into this match now, and I think it's the champion into the pin. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Well-executed hip toss.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
And he gets directed into the corner.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad.
Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Huge splash.
What grace. Float over to the DDT. crushed in the corner. Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry. And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening. Goes into the corner.
Oh, that can flatten you.
Hunter is getting dominated.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now. Snap suplex.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Maivia way up high. From the top. Nobody home. What an impact.
Right to the gut. Going head to head, putting each other to the test. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Uh-oh, we know what's next.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
And a kick out. What on earth?
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to hurt the legs.
And the legs have trapped here.
Look at this. Look at this. Pound it away. Oh, and that'll break it up. What grace. Float over to the...
Float over. Nice. DDT.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
in a family of elite combat.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Suplex. Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Running knee!
Boom! When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Oh, what a suplex. And he just continues to dish out punishment here.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the Animal out here. Took him out the knee.
You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And
oh, no, he could be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Got this one locked in extra tight. This might be it.
We're either going to hear a tap or a snap.
Escape and a takedown.
Ooh.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Steele now just trying to survive.
Oh, my goodness. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional who's game planned for this stipulation. And Steele, well, I think he just shows up to the arena and asks who he's fighting. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Repeated headbutts. Headbutt after headbutt. After headbutt. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the... might be a name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
This, what a headbutt.
Textbook side headlock takeover. Really wrenching it. Measured up nicely.
Fist drop.
Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
Oh! The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself in WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh, yeah. Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of power.
Oof, you go up, you have to come down. Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Maivia just smothering his opponent with offense.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Fist drop. Able to fight Maivia off.
Crucial turnaround there because George was falling behind.
Into the pin. Could be over for Maivia. And the count doesn't even begin.
Wow.
What a counter by Peter Maivia.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
The arm getting pummeled. The reversal. He saw that coming.
Got out of the way that time.
Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Full impact.
Maivia just... dominated the animal with that one. Maivia has Steel in his sights, looking to put the animal down, and George is caught. Ooh, man, backbreaker. Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
2. And the High Chief defeats the animal. Here is your winner, High Chief.
She's not like most girls.
And there will be a coronation taken. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jack's just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves. And she re-enters the ring.
Like a brick wall run. And into you.
Man. And now propped up in the corner.
Just launched across the ring.
Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers. Truth and Lyra. Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She's certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being queen of the ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight. Holy, that was an awful landing.
I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Gosh.
And Valkyria expected that.
Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away. High impact crossbody.
And she's set right into that corner.
I think Lyra Valkyria's face took the brunt of that shot.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade.
Slips away just in time. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Uh-oh. Great reversal from Jax. She could be on her way to a countout. And another stiff shot to the head here. And then attack to the head. No doubt rocked her a bit. Returning back to the ring. She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon. Oof.
She anticipated what was coming.
A brick wall running into you.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that. Gotta in the ring to stay in the match. Flying.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Hoisted high above her head. And down.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Put in the corner now.
Oh, gosh. Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Shoulders down. Jax could be put away here. And she kicks out right away.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count? Looking for the Hurricane Rana.
Incredible display of power.
Powerbomb.
She's vulnerable. Up on the top turnbuckle.
Check out this power. Military press way up there.
Military press slam. What power!
Complete dominance.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there. Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra. Wow.
Undefeated for 3 weeks? Nia Jax joined the main roster. She didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years. Oh, my Lord!
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
One attack after another from Jax.
Nia Jax. Uh-oh. Valkyria keeps her away.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Crashing down.
Samoan drop. There's so many moves that Nia Jax.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a nightwing.
This could put a stop to Nia.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall. These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Oh! Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Series of strikes with major impact, all landing clean.
DDT! And Lyra putting together some offense.
Here's her big opportunity. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.
Austin, what a barrage of stops.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you, about the most legitimate
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no hope. It's barred.
Oh my gosh!
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you, about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
And all momentum has been taken from Austin.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Stop after stop after stop.
Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to. Belly to belly! Boom! What a measure!
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life.
Into the pin.
Will it be?
Kick out before the refs count.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
And Rikishi with a counter. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere to the sky.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi. His disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Stone Cold letting his feelings towards his opponent be well known.
And this one might be headed ringside. And that was a precisely measured attack.
Down with the bulldog.
He answers right back. Rikishi finds his target with that one. He gets back into the ring.
Ooh. Caught with that sharp elbow. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Short jab. Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck. The axe handle. Oof.
Turns things around with a big boot.
Clothesline. What impact. Shoved right out of the ring.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Oh, what a headbutt.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All but he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. Just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Right to the throat. Great move. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
To the sky!
Completely missed the mark there.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. And now headed to the outside. Into the barricade. Boom, right in the button.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. Great awareness from Austin.
Punches.
Good grief. Austin getting himself some Texas Rattlesnake retribution on Rikishi.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Bat in hand, stepping up to the plate indeed.
Oh, got all of that one. That's how you destroy an opponent. And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
There has been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for. Back into the ring now.
Austin will...
Got in a stunner.
Austin got it! Austin got it!
The Rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout,
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold.
From the top.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Oh, drop. Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career. And Stone Cold's conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Off the barricade. Solid punch. There has been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
He's heading back to the ring.
And Rikishi putting a little you-know-what on it right here.
All right, time for us to clear the way.
Already ahead of you.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Oh, what a punch. Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty from the apron.
Heading to the outside now.
The action spilling out to our announce desk.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
No one holding Rikishi's.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas Rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did it.
Scooped up, here it comes.
Rikishi driver. Is that enough to take out Austin?
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Cover.
No, 2 count.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Dueling reversals. Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving.
Clothesline knockdown. Here we go. Comeback time.
This superstar's on fire. Pace begins to quicken.
Oh man, he is fired up now.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi got all of it, turning it into the pin.
2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refuses to quit.
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end. Oh, got Austin back.
The sleeper is cinched in, and you can see little by little the opponent is fading.
Stone Cold
In trouble here.
Oh, what a great counter. That'll break it up.
lights out. DDT connects.
Rikishi finds his target with that one. Steve Austin's down. Could this be the end? Rikishi somehow defangs the Rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.